We are the Morning Hustle.
Disclaimer, nothing we talked about this morning is associated with Jermaine Dupri and his associates.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Y'all scared me.
Welcome to the Morning Hustle, man. It's L'Oreal's Kyle Santillian, JD, Jermaine Dupri is in the building, the JD Takeover. Y'all, we're talking Magic City and American fantasy.
Yeah.
Yo, man. So y'all been putting in work, man, representing for the city of Atlanta, and it's like the next step right here, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is I think this is just a light on our true culture in the city. I think, like people come to Atlanta and they talk about Atlanta. And when they talk about Atlanta, they always speak of Jimmy Carter, Martin Luther King, Edgewood.
And leave out the strippers.
No, they
Maynard Jackson. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Atlanta's, when it's talked about, is normally talked about from a political standpoint as opposed to cultural, right? And one of the things that I learned in doing this documentary was that Atlanta is one of two cities where a nudity law was passed I had to be 40 years ago because Magic City is 40 years old, so it had to be probably passed even further longer than that because Blue Flame, shout out to Blue Flame, they've been here longer than Magic City. The nudity law was passed, and what happened when that law passed in this city was that all of the club owners started opening strip clubs. And as a kid growing up in Atlanta and just being around here, I've always wondered why it was a strip club in every area of Atlanta. Like when we talk about Magic City, I think people, because in hip hop and music, it takes it into a different direction. So people that don't live in the city, they feel like Magic City probably is the only club, but it's a strip club in every hood in Atlanta, in every neighborhood, in every block. If you out in Smyrna, I'm sure it's a strip club out there that you could go to. When you in Decatur, they got Strokers. They used to have what was it? What was the other club?
I know, I miss Follies. They said they was bringing back Follies.
They got Follies.
Yeah.
We used to have Nicky's, Lil Nicky's. They used to have Playboy Palace on Old National Highway where I'm from. You had the Gentleman's Club. You had Goosebumps. Goosebumps is still here. You got Onyx. You got Allure. I don't think people have ever thought about. I just named probably Cheetah. I just named at least 10 strip clubs.
Right.
This is not something that is like, it's just one club that everybody go to. It's a culture of strip clubs. We got strip clubs on the corners out here like we got Waffle House, right?
Yeah.
And I just feel like this is not just about the strip club. This is putting light on Atlanta culture so that people understand this is what happens in this city.
Yeah.
And this is what happens in a lot of other southern cities. But at the same time, when you go to Philly, when you go to LA, when you go to New York, you go to Chicago, even Vegas. I just named 5 major cities that's been getting more publicity than Atlanta for a long time and has looked at as much more bigger cities. They're not nude. They're topless bars. Atlanta is one of one that has this nudity space that makes us a special strip club. It makes it a different type of strip club. These are not topless bars. You know what I mean? Topless bars is in them white biker movies.
Right.
That ain't what this is. This is STARZ.
Yeah. Right. This is the first time I've seen some poom poom outside. I was like, oh no, they really got their things out. Okay.
So I think, like I said, this is a more or less of a celebration of like the culture of Atlanta, because in the last 25 years that people speak of us having a music run, we ain't had but one movie come from this city that shows y'all the culture, and that was ATL. And they was kids; they was being portrayed as like teenagers that went to the skating rink. And that was my life as a kid growing up. But it's an adult life that goes on in this city.
Yeah.
That's being finally acknowledged.
And you know what I love about it, and you doing this documentary, you personally, this is a place that you love. This is a place you visit all the time. But you can see the excitement, like when you just are even working on a project, on your soundtrack for the documentary, which I feel like this is something special that we might not see nothing like this again, because you're so invested in it. You reached out to so many people from the city, Killer Mike, Little John, CeeLo, you got Rich Homie Quan even on there with this or that. You got 2 Chainz, Lil Yachty, J Money, like you have the city on there. Who is the hardest of all of these artists to get in the studio?
Oh man, I would say Big Boy, Big Boy, and I mean, you know, I don't think it's really hard. I won't say hard. It's just like you have to go follow these people. I mean, I went to Miami to get K Camp. I went to Miami to get Quavo. You just gotta, you gotta be willing to put the work in. So if I wasn't willing to put the work in and I was just sitting in Atlanta like, man, when y'all gonna come do these verses, all of them would be hard. It would be difficult. But I mean, I'm having fun just moving around and my letting them know I'm gonna come pull up on you lets them know how serious I am about it. So then they start getting serious about it. So I mean, it's been, and you know, social media has helped fuel people seeing me come or pause. People,
we can't say anything. We can't say anything nowadays.
I mean, we're having a Magic City. Yeah, so that's fueling people, and they actually are. A lot of them was calling me prior, like you know what I mean, like. As soon as I post a video, it's an artist calling my phone. Like, yo, okay, well, I just saw you had such and such in there, so when I'm gonna get my call?
I love it.
So, I mean, it hasn't been that difficult. But like I said, I think the longest that I've waited, it's Big Boy.
Big Boy. So that took like how long?
That took. I mean, I had to wait. He was out of his country. You know, he's Big Boy.
He's moving around.
Yeah.
When we talk about strip club culture in the city of Atlanta, obviously it is very much a part of Atlanta, but it's not always looked at in a positive light.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. What's some of the negative aspects of just the strip club culture in the city in general? No particular place.
Yeah.
But just the fact that it is such a big part of Atlanta culture.
I think that, you know, people outside of it or that don't go to Magic City or any of these clubs, they think that it's they think I'm too old to be in a strip club.
I heard that recently.
Which is, I'm like, well, what is the age limit? You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to figure out, it's an adult club.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
at what point are you too old to be an adult? Or what, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to be in the club till you're 21, right? Mm-hmm. So you can't, it's not an underage club. So what age is appropriate to go to the strip club, right? And I think that gets caught in the mindset of like men should probably slow down and stop trying to whatever they think is happening in the club. So that's one that I see a lot of times. And then the second one I see is just the mind of people's racing and believing that your story is what happens in the strip club all the time.
That you out there getting in there on the stage.
Yeah,
Okay?
like that's not. I was in Magic City like night before last, and you couldn't even move in there. I couldn't even get no dances. Like I'm sure that has a lot to do with all the promotion that's happening, but I'm sure that after this documentary runs, that's how the city's gonna be for the rest of this year. So if you can get a dance in Magic City in the next couple of weeks,
better take
be lucky,
advantage,
because
right.
I'm saying it ain't a space that's just open like what he was talking about. You can just get in there and do what you got to do.
Right.
It's wall to wall people. It's people having fun. It's people having birthday parties. Like, it's like a regular club. I tell people all the time, it's just like a regular club. The girls just naked.
Right.
And
Not all of them. Not all of them.
but I mean, that's it. The other thing, the music is right. Everybody trying to get food. It's one little bar where you can get the food at. It ain't
Tight window.
You know what I mean? It ain't.
Yes.
It's a tight window. It ain't. You know what I mean? It ain't. I'm just trying to explain it for those that don't know. It ain't what they think it is.
You leaving something out. You saying it's getting more packed. This is scaring me, because does that mean parking is going up above $100? Because I know I ain't never paid cheaper than $100.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And I can't even afford that.
And they gonna probably be telling you got to park. We got to park your car in that lot over there. I swear. I'm telling you, I seen it. I asked Magic when I was in there. I said, "Yo, what's the capacity in here?" Because I felt it. I was standing at the bar, and he was like 400, and he was like, "We way over that tonight." And I was like, "Oh no, it's crazy."
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, man, because everybody knows your well-documented dating history. You ever take Janet Jackson to?
Of course.
How does she like it?
100%. She loved it. It's interesting because I was going to Magic every week while we was dating, and she kept saying take me. And I wasn't taking her because of some crazy, and that's another thing. People think I didn't take her to the club because I was trying to hide something, right? I wasn't taking her to the club because I was just trying to figure out like the safety of it, how people were gonna react to her being in the club. Like I said, I took Quincy and people acted different.
Right.
I'm a local, so people treat me like, that's JD. You know what I mean? But when I bring these people in there, the dancers start acting different.
Crazy, yeah.
They're not like, they stop acting like dancers.
Right.
This night, the dancing stopped.
I bet it did.
And I was like,
They put on their t-shirts. They was like, no, we can't do this in front of Miss Jackson.
Right.
They just wanted to be. I know, same thing. And by the way, Magic was different because there used to be a thing where you could go in Magic, and they had rooms all on the right hand side. And a lot of y'all that ain't never seen it like this, y'all probably can't even understand this. But this whole right side used to be all rooms, and I think it used to be 4 rooms up there. You could get 4 different rooms, and we first of all they had to build a barricade for us to walk her in. Right. So
crazy.
Because the people that was in the line trying to get in the club turned around from even caring about getting in the club to just looking at the car door.
Yeah.
Right.
Like this is
Like this,
interesting.
I'm saying this was different. Like it was like, I'm like, oh man, now you see why I don't bring you up here. You know what I mean? But no, she loved it. She loved it. But like I said, I saw something that I've never seen before. I seen the girls just wanting to get in the room and just wanting to be like dancing in front of her.
That's crazy.
Like,
I'm just imagining Janet Jackson tucking $1 in somebody's G-string.
Now she was throwing. I was making her throw it. I was making her throw the money. But it was like, I think like if you go to Magic City and in the VIP section, if you've never been in the VIP section, the girls, the only way they can get in the VIP section is these bands, right? And Baller, the Magic City concierge usually has to be the person to hand them these bands. This night, it was damn near a fight to get a band. Every girl was like, give me your band. Give me a band. And I'm standing back there just watching like, because there was nobody in the room. It was just me and Janet in the room. And the glass is like this, so, and we had security at the door. So you could see the girls outside. It's like a fishbowl.
Right.
It was crazy. I had never seen it like that. And I was like, this is why I don't bring you. Because this is not what I be doing. I don't be stuck in a room.
Right.
I'm out here like this. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Some people say that's the reason why y'all also were no longer together because you was in the strip club too much.
That's what I'm saying. That's cap. Like, it ain't had nothing to do with it.
No? Okay. No. Well, one thing you did do is spend a whole lot of money in that mother, okay? About $10 million all together. You said $10,000 a week for pretty much every week. Do you write that off?
I think if we call some of my friends, I had friends that called me after I said this, and they was like, man, JD, why everybody acting crazy? Like, that's nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, it ain't like that little bill ain't nothing. I had my homeboy we went to Magic like 3 weeks ago. He spent $60 on Monday night.
Damn.
My bad.
I'm about to mess around.
$60,000.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think when I said that, I don't think people really understand. Like, you go to the strip club, you just said it's $100 to park.
Yeah.
Just imagine if you got 4, 5 cars with you, right? This in a time when I was driving, wasn't no sprinters. Everybody's trying to bring out as many cars as possible. So say probably I pulled up with 5, 6 cars.
Taking up all the parking
That's
spots.
$600 right there before we even get in the club.
That's
right?
crazy.
You get in the club, you ask for, this was the champagne era when I'm talking about, when I'm telling you this. I used to drink 4 bottles of Cristal, 4 bottles of whatever, me personally, this is how much I was drinking.
Yourself.
Right? Yeah, so, if I say give me 4 bottles and I got 5, 6, 7 people with me, whatever they drinking, we getting that. If it's tequila, whatever it is, if it's, a vodka. So we order all these drinks. By the time the drinks come, the drink bill, girls want Red Bull, or some girl might want this. And you put that bill together, you probably at $1,500 on the tab of liquor alone, right?
No, sir.
So you put that with the bill outside, we already at $2,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that money is going fast. So then you trying to be involved with the environment. And me, I'm, like I think Fat Joe was saying this when he put out the song "Make It Rain." It was like everybody looks at you as the person to
you got to do
spending
it.
the money, right? So here
That's
I come,
peer pressure.
here JD come with a song called "Money Ain't a Thing."
You can come in there trying to what $1?
Yeah, you can't come in there and act
Can't
like
be in
that.
there like me.
You know what I mean? So I mean,
Acting like
trying
how?
to be me, and trying to live money ain't a thing.
Yeah.
I might get 5,000, right? That's by the way, bring me 5,000 once. That might be like I'm feeling like I'm doing something. Even with me doing 5,000, I already spent 2 already.
Yeah.
Right? So we at $7,000.
$7K.
So getting to $10,000 is not hard in
You ain't
Magic
even
City.
get no French fries yet.
Yeah, we ain't got no food yet. That's what I'm saying. We ain't get no food yet. So you take that, and this is at the first 2 hours of the night. The next 2 hours, Jeezy and them show up. BMF show up. This person show up, and you still want to be part of the night.
Yeah.
Right? So it becomes okay, I gotta give me some more money.
Yeah, you need some more
A
money.
lot of people, I say this all the time, a lot of people listening right now can't fathom throwing away that kind of money. Did you ever regret it? Like, damn, I didn't throw away $1 million
He just
or
threw some yesterday. Like,
do you ever look back and say, yo, if I'm being honest with myself, I wasted a lot of money.
Nah, because I'm saying at the end of the day, I don't know why in the black community we look at it like that. When you see Elon Musk tell you he did something and he spent $1 billion, everybody cool with it, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I am who I am.
yeah.
I work, and I work for my living, right? So, fortunately, I could do that, and I can do that, right? I wouldn't say do that if that's outside of your means.
Right.
Then don't try to dance that dance. But we talking about me. It's like I don't know.
I know that's right, money in the thing. You know?
I'm just saying, like, I don't know how, like I said, a lot of people listen to that and they be saying it. And I'm like, but it's me. Like, y'all know me.
Yeah.
Like, I had 10 cars when I was 19.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the first rapper on Cribs. I might have been the first rapper that black people ever seen say, this is what a Bentley look like.
Fire.
Me, I'm that person,
Fire.
right? Huh?
I love that. And it wasn't rented. It was paid off.
And it wasn't rented, right?
Do you know if any of those strippers actually used that money you threw to go to college? Can you say you supported college careers?
I don't think
No,
they,
I don't think he cared.
I don't think they use that money to go to college. I think they use. I definitely seen them pull up in Benzes,
I know that's right.
BMWs, all kind of
If you had
things.
a Bentley, why they can't have a little Benz? You get
I remember it was a girl in Magic City that had a convertible drop top Bentley.
fire.
And I mean, like I said, if you working and you putting it in, you can do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I just think, like I said, I think the negative connotation of it being a strip club, people can't understand the money being spent in a space that they feel like is so dirty and nasty, and why would you do your money? That's where I think the misconception comes with people, like the confusion comes because it's a strip club.
Yeah.
Right? Because I said you are having the same conversation by saying that Magic City is like the Disney World for adults, right? But when you talk about Disney World, if you are a 5-person family, like you, your wife, and y'all got 3 kids, and you go to Disney World for 2 days, you know, and y'all do it like you supposed, like you really
Right.
do it, you might be close to $10,000.
No, that's very true. Easy.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
we did talk about age. So I want to ask you: is there an age cutoff for yourself? Like, did you ever tell yourself, like, all right, when I get like 80, that's it, no more Magic City? Or like, is there? Or you just gonna go till you die?
No, I don't know. I mean, I don't. Like I said, I mean, for me personally, Magic City is not the place that I feel like it is for other people. For me, Magic City is the Regal Beagle of Atlanta. And if you are too young to understand what the Regal Beagle is, it's
I
like
am. What is that?
you didn't know.
No, I don't know what that is.
So the Regal Beagle was this little like bar on this TV show called Three's Company.
Okay.
Right, and this where the landlord that owned the apartment that they lived in, he used to go there. Him and his wife went there. This was the bar. I guess the bar was downstairs the apartment building. So it just was like the place where they went to have drinks. They went to have
The local
talk
hangout.
and whatever, local hangout. That to me is what Magic City is. It's just a place where you can go and everybody in the group can have fun. You know what I mean? Now, especially now, because girls are going. Girls are going, and women go to Magic City now and understand that it's not no degrading women. The girls are in there having fun. Like I said, the only thing is they're naked. So girls, you see more girls in there now than ever. And I just feel like it's just like I said, it's like you said, you went to the strip club with Gigi. It's a meeting place and it's a fun place. They put hookah, they got hookah in there.
Yeah, it was just girls. Us girls
They
went.
got food. Yeah. You can go to Magic City and not even get a dance and have the time of your life.
That's a fact. And I have done that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. My first time ever in Magic City specifically recently was the night when y'all was shooting that video.
Oh, okay.
That was my first time.
But you know what?
In Magic
His wife
City.
didn't know about it, but I got the footage on my phone.
This interview's over. No,
Disclaimer.
I love it. He didn't spend $2, by the way.
Magic City.
How much you spent?
Oh no, Corey was giving me one. They was giving me one.
You
was
acting like a bad
time.
bitch.
Holiday gave me a stack. Yeah. Corey gave me a stack.
All right. Now you're
okay,
embarrassing
back to Jermaine Dupri. Magic City and American Fantasy on STARZ.
Yeah.
We're saying tomorrow, right? On STARZ tomorrow. We want everybody to tune in. And this is what, a 5-part docuseries?
Yeah, it's a 5-part docuseries. It started out as a 3-part. But like once we got to deal with STARZ, they moved it to 5.
Love it.
And like I said, it's pretty. Like I said, it's more or less. I think people are thinking that it's gonna be like P Valley or because I know people like, well, why would STARZ do this and they got P Valley? P Valley is a story inside the strip club and this, that, the third. This Magic City documentary actually lets you know that this is a business that a lot of us take for granted and look at it like it's something else. It's a real business. Like if you wanted to go work at Magic City right now as a female, you can't just get up in the morning and say, I'm going to go down there and apply for the job. You got to go down to the city hall and get a permit to actually dance. Then take that permit to Magic, and Magic has to show that permit to the city that shows that you are actually
wow,
you know
I
what I mean?
didn't know that.
Yeah, like this is a real thing. So you get to actually go downstairs in this documentary and see the workings of the strip club and what Magic went through to keep this strip club and get this strip club to where it's at. It's not what people think this is. You know, it's a real documentary, which is what documentaries are supposed to be.
I got like 6 Magic City hoodies too. So it's also a clothing line. You got all
everything.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You could get the wings sent to your house, right?
Oh, word.
You didn't. I seen Charlamagne that somebody had like them freezer jars.
I ain't know that.
I promise. Oh,
Man,
like, damn,
that's
I'm putting you on.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I will make sure y'all check it out on STARZ tomorrow night. We appreciate you giving us all the information, taking over the morning hustle today, man.
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri, y'all keep rocking out with him. He keeps putting on for the city of Atlanta for sure.
Y'all know what this is.